Hi everybody, in this session we will be mastering VLookup from basic to advanced level. I will show you some interesting tips and tricks which will help you to do VLookup faster. So let's start. I am opening two files which consist of huge HR data. If you wish to get this file for practice, please connect with me and I will share the files with you. So I have around 2400 records in this file. You will be learning normal VLookup. We will be learning how do you automate a VLookup using a $sign, how to convert all the formulas to the value, and also the fully automated VLookup with the help of index and match.
Database, first name, last name, nationality, faith, mobile number, department, everything I have over here. And it's a big database of all my employees. This can be a sales data, this can be financial data, this can be summary data, it can be anything. And I have another file over here with the name HR details. And if you will see this file, in this file I have only employee code and I have 5 blank columns. So what is my requirement is my manager sent me this blank file. Let's say your manager sent you this file or some third person sent you this file. Let's take now only, let's say I sent you this file to you and I'm saying, Kumel, can you please fill first name, nationality, marital status, mobile, passport number of all these employee IDs. I have given you a blank file. This is a scenario. I will make it very easy. Acha, for those people who already know, you have to be little bit patient till I come at an fully automated VLookup. Okay. So now if you will see, I have given you this file, employee code 1, 10, 11, 12, then after 17, 18, after 18, I have not given you 19, 20 and 29. So like this, if I go down, I have around 1200 records I have requested. So I have given you 1200 employee code and I am requesting you to give me names and all this detail of this 1200 employees. Okay, this is your scenario. Acha, why I have given you the file? I know you have a master data and in master data, you can pull the data and then paste it over here. So now when you will get this file, naturally the first step will be you will open a master file. So this is the master file. So now you wanted to fill name of this employee code from the master file. So how you will do? If you don't know VLookup, what you will do? You have only friends one option and that option is your favorite, that is your copy paste. So what you will do, you will copy this employee ID from this file which I have requested you. You will go to this file and you will say fine, so first is over here only, let's say over here. So you will copy the first name, you will paste it over here. Again, you will come over here, you will copy his nationality, you will paste it over here, copy the marital status, you will. Like this, you will do copy paste 5 times. And again, if I wanted to search number 10, again you will go over here and you will say fine, 10 number is here. You will copy Abir, you will paste it over here. You will copy Egyptian, you will paste it over here. You will copy single, paste it. Like this, you have to do lots of time copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And finally, you will become expert in doing copy paste because you will do so many time copy paste. So you will become expert in doing copy paste. Right, but I don't want to become expert in copy paste and it will take so much time. 1200 times I have to do copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So to avoid this work, we can use a formula that is your VLookup. So now there are different types of lookups over here. So one is the VLookup, that is your vertical lookup. When you will use vertical lookup, when you have this type of data, means your data is vertically arranged, your headings are on the top and your data is going down, that is a VLookup. But if you have some data where your column headings are on the left hand side and your data is going like this right side, Then you will use HLookup, that is your horizontal lookup. So horizontal lookup is used very rarely because now we don't get much data which is horizontal, where master data is horizontal. Now in the market there is another VLookup which has come. Some of you might have heard also. That is your XLookup, which is a combination of V and H lookup. So I will throw some light on this, but XLookup is all work only on Office 365 version. If you have Office 365 version, you can take. Otherwise, over here, if I do type equal X, see, I don't get the XLookup formula. I don't get this. This is my 16 version. So you have 2019 and above Office 365, then only you get it. So the intention of saying was these are the three types of VLookup. Now what VLookup does, so this will be small 2-3 minutes more theory part which will be spending on. So VLookup formula will search this employee code in a master file in this A column, and whatever column then you wanted to pull, let's say first name, nationality, date of birth, it will pull that column and will paste it in first name over here. So the work of VLookup is to pull a data from another file and give it to you. Okay. So now how do we do the VLookup? Now before doing VLookup, there are few important things which you should know. Otherwise your VLookup will not work. Okay. These are some theory part which I have to tell and which you have to listen. Okay. So before doing VLookup, the first thing is in both the files, there should be one common column. Like in my master file, I have an employee code column. And in this file also you have employee code. So in both the file, there is one common column, that is employee code. Okay, this is one thing. The another thing, friends, is that employee code in master file should be on a left hand side, means it should be the first column in the data. For example, this is my master file which you are seeing on the screen. If I move this employee code in the end, for example, my employee code is in the end, and now my data is like this. Now you can't do VLookup. Remember this very clearly. Here you can't do VLookup. VLookup fails over here. Hence, in the market, a new lookup came, that is your XLookup. So XLookup, even if your column is on the right hand side, employee ID, then also it can be pulled. Okay. So if in VLookup, if your column is on the right hand side, your responsibility is to move back to the first column. So here it should be the first column. Then only VLookup should happen. The third and important thing over here is you should not have a duplicates, like employee ID is over here one, and again you have one employee ID. So in master database, if you have a duplicate, VLookup will always pull the first value. So this was just a basic theory to make you understand what is VLookup, what type of data it needs, and other things, so that in future you don't make any mistake. Okay. Now we will start with the VLookup. So now friends, I am starting with the actual session now. Okay. So those who have joined few minutes late, now I'm starting the actual session. And I'm going to go very, very slow because this is very important formula. Okay. So the first step is I will write over here equal. All the formula starts with equal sign. Let me make it more zoom for you. I will say equal and then you will say VL. After VL, you have three ways. Either you take a mouse and you click on this blue color, double click, automatically entire formula will be typed and open bracket equal VLookup, or I prefer personally, I do this way. I say equal VL and then from the keyboard, I press a tab key. Where is tab key? Below the escape key, you have a tab key. So as soon as I press tab, T-A-B, tab key, entire formula will come. Otherwise, or you can just type it manually. Okay. So I say equal VLookup, open a bracket. Okay. After VLookup, see, VLookup is asking you these four questions. One is lookup value. This you have to understand. If you understand this thing now, friends, your doing VLookup will be very easy in your file. If you don't understand this, and if you just mug up that okay, select these steps, no, that is not the right way. Understanding the steps, understanding the logic, then only you will be able to apply it on your data. Okay. So lookup value. See, first thing is asking lookup value. Lookup value, VLookup is asking Ramzan, which is the employee code which you wish to search. So I am saying Excel, this is the employee code which you search. So here you will select A2. So I am saying Excel, search this employee code A2. First step is telling him what to search. After A2, you have to press comma. Once you press comma, now he's asking you second question. See, he's asking you table array. The first step is what to search. I said Excel, search this employee code. Now he's asking table that okay, I will search this employee code, but where? Where should I search? So I wanted to search this code in a master file. So I will go to my master file. Either you press Alt tab, Control tab, mouse, whatever way you are comfortable. So I press Control tab, and over here I will select only a column, and I am saying Excel, search that employee code in a column. But the next step is he will ask me which column to pull. So if I select only a column, then he will not pull because I have not selected the columns, other columns which I wish to pull. So I will select the entire data. So see, I am pressing shift and right arrow key. Or if you have a bigger data, you can press control shift right. And now I have selected all my data. So the first step in VLookup was what to search. Second step is where to search. So I have selected my entire database. Now on the top over here, you will put comma. Here there is a formula bar. If you can see, I have put comma. Now see friends, he is asking me third question. Four answer I have to give him. Then only he will reply me with one answer. Now he is asking column number. That which column number you wanted to pull, means from this master data which column you wanted to pull. So I will say Excel, pull the first call, first name. Now first name, I can't say B column, here you have to give number. So employee code is my first column, first name is my second column, so I will type 2 over here. So this 2 what I have written is the column number of master file which I wish to pull. Again you will put comma, and now in the end fourth question is giving me help that Ramzan type true or a false. True means approximate match, nearest match, which you will use in a very rare scenario. And over here normally we always say false. False means exact match. Exact match means in a master database, he will search employee code 1 only. If employee code 1 is not found in a master database, it will tell you, oh, I didn't found master data, I didn't found employee code. But if you put approximate match, so near to 1, he might put some another value and will give you. So it's always better to put false. I say false. Or those who know, or some of you know VLookup, so you will say Ramzan, we can type 0 also. So 0 also means false, and false means exact match. So most of the time you will type 0. I will close the bracket, and now you will press enter. As soon as I press enter, he will give me one name, that okay, employee code 1, name is first name. So now you might be thinking, those who are new in VLookup, that instead of writing such a big formula, you would have done copy paste. I took 10 minutes for explanation. Instead of that, copy paste would have been better, correct? No, it's not like that. I spent 5 minutes in writing a formula, but what is the benefit? Now I just wrote only one formula. Now I have to pull a data for 1200 record. So I will just come on the corner over here and I will double click. As soon as I double click, automatically Excel will pull all the names from the database. Now what Excel did, when this formula, when you say A1, when I drag this formula down, A1 became A2 became A3. So now if you will see, he is searching employee code number 10, where in a master database, this database, he is pulling the second column and giving it to me. So as soon as I move down, automatically he's searching now 11 number, 12 number, 13 number, searching in a master database, pulling a data and giving it. So this was the first method, or you can say first time I have explained you this. Now, those who have understood, very good. But again, this session is mostly to explain you, make you understand thoroughly. So I will try to explain this one more time. Okay. So I will go over here and one more time I will explain over here. Okay. How do we do the VLookup? Now, when I do second time, you should understand little bit quickly. Okay. Those who know, good. For them, I'm coming on advanced level. You have to wait. This is for new people. Okay. So now those who have learned today, now you see what I am doing and you should understand quickly. So I will say equal. Now I wanted to know nationality of all this employee code. So I say equal. What will be the first step? You will say VL and then you will press a tab key. So you got equal VLookup. What is the fourth thing he asks you? What to search. First step is what to search. So I say Excel search this employee code, that is A2. Then I will put comma. Now he's asking table array. Where to search? So where I want to search this employee code? In a master file. So I can press Control Tab. I go to the master file and I say search in a column. But you will select the entire database. So I'm taking a mouse and see I'm scrolling and I'm going till end. Okay. And I'm selecting the entire database. Why I'm selecting entire database? Because I might have to pull any column from this. Hence, you have to select all the so that you can pull any column in this. Yeah. So this way you can search what to search, and second was where to search. Now on the top again I will put the comma over here, and now he's asking me column number, that which column number you wanted to pull. So now what I wanted to pull, I wanted to pull nationality, right? So nationality is which column number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will type 6 over here, which column number I want to pull. So some of you might be thinking, oh, if you have a very huge database, how do I pull that? So I will come on that also. You have to be, you have to wait. Again, I will put comma, and here I will always type 0. So what to search, where to search, which column to pull, and in that you will always type 0. Press enter and your work is done. Morocco. I will double click on it and all my nationalities are pulled. If this you would have done through copy paste, he would have took lots of time. For 1200 records, your whole day will go in doing VLookup only. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. But with VLookup, your life became very simple. Now I will do one more time over here, friends, and then I will show you the shortcut of doing. Why I'm doing third time, so that those of you who are new to VLookup, when I do 3 times, you will understand. Okay. Otherwise, I can show only one time VLookup and I can show directly the advanced level. So the intention is not that. Okay. The intention is to make you understand. So again, I am repeating it for you. So those of you who have not understand in last two things, 2 times can understand now. So what is the first step? The first step is equal, and you will say VL. You will press tab key. First step, what to search? Lookup value. So lookup value will be employee code. Then you will put comma. Now, table array means where you wanted to search. So I go to the master file and I will select. Now when I select now, friends, if you will see on my screen, where is the B column heading? There you can see one small white color box, this box. Okay. Wherever it is written last name, you see the last name. Above last name, you will see one small white color box. There it says me 2C. So that is a column number. So if I come on marital status, you see it shows me 8C. See now marital status. above mobile number, it shows me 8. See, it means this is a 8th column number. So you don't have to worry in searching the column number. Okay. Now again over here on the top, I will put comma and then I will put 0. Sorry, comma, and I wanted to put the column number. So I will put 8. I want to pull the 8th column, comma, 0, and I will press enter. And all my marital status has come. Now I will come on the corner and I double click on it and all my data is pulled. So like this, you have to do VLookup for 5 times for each of the column. So this is the first level. Now some of you will think, hey Ramzan, is there not any method that I can directly pull everything in one shot? So yes, it's possible and you can pull everything in one shot. Okay. How do we do that? I will show you now. So now I'm going to the second level of VLookup. Okay, first level is completed. How do we do the VLookup? What to search, where to search, which column to pull, and in the end you will always put the 0. Now I'm going to the second level. Now second level you all will enjoy. It's more simple than this. And finally I will also show you the fully automated VLookup and you will say, wow, that was amazing. But you have to wait. Now I'm again doing a VLookup, but a quick method. First step will be same. Equal VLookup, search this employee code, comma, where to search in a master file, comma 2, comma 0, enter. So I got the first name. Halas. Only one formula you need. Now you will not type formula for 5 columns. But now, before dragging on the right hand side, what you will do? See friends, when you double click down, you get the answer. Correct? But when I drag it right side, you get the error. Many of you might have already tried it. So you get always error. So why you get error? How do you solve this? I will give you the idea. Let's understand. If you really want to understand, you have to now pay attention on the screen. Okay. When I double click on this formula here, you say A2. Now you tell me, when I drag this formula down, A2 will become what? Yes, A2 will become A3, which is right. So when you drag this down, it becomes A3. I want A3. When you drag down, it becomes A4. Yes, it is A4. Now you tell me another answer. Now, if I drag this formula right side, okay, when I drag right side, A2 will become what? When you drag down, A2 becomes A3. But when you drag right side, A2 will become what? Yes, 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 Mintu. A2 will become B2. Very good, very good. So I will come over here, and when you normally drag, and when you come over here, it becomes B2. And when you go over here, it becomes C2. Whereas what it should be? It should be actually A2, right? So here is the trick. So here what I will do, before I drag this formula on the right hand side, before A, before this A, I will put a dollar sign over here. Before the A, I will put dollar sign. Now what is this dollar sign? This dollar sign is nothing but it is used for locking. So when you press a dollar sign, it means lock. It means I am telling Excel that if I drag this formula right side, don't change A to B. So this is not your US dollar or other dollar. This is your locking dollar. Means A will not become B. Okay, why I'm not putting a dollar sign before 2? Because if you put a dollar sign, friends, before 2, then when you drag this formula down, this is not changing. Here when I drag a formula, A2 should become A3. So if you lock 2 also, you will get the same value. Hence, you will not put a dollar sign before 2. You will only lock A. So I have put a dollar sign before A and that's all. You will press enter and now you will come over here on the corner and you will drag it right side. No, you might be thinking you will get everything. So no, sorry, you will not get everything so quickly. You will get the formula, but at least you did got error. You got all the same value. Now what you have to do, you have to just click on this and you have to change the column number. So I will just see what is the nationality column number. It is 6. So I will come over here. You have to change this 6. Marital status is, for example, 8. So I will take over here 8 column number. Mobile number is 9. So I will change this to 9. And passport should be 11. No, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a 12 number. So I will say 12. Now I will select this all. Means I will select this all in one go. I come on the corner and you will double click and automatically your all the data is pulled. Yes, some of you might be thinking, oh, you have to remember the column number and see. We have a solution for that as well. We will come on it very slowly. Okay, don't worry. So this was the second method, the way we do that. You put it a dollar. Thank you, Jason. Thank you so much. So what is a shortcut to select table array for selecting all the column together rather than dragging the column? You can press Control A. Yeah, you can press Control A and then it will select everything. Yeah, or you can just select on the corner also before A. You have this corner and you can select from there also. Yeah. Okay, great. So I might not be able to see everybody's message. Acha, this thing I will repeat it once again for you. Okay, so that those people who have understood good, those who have not understood, they can also understand one more time. Okay, so I'm doing once again, friends. Okay, pay attention. Equal VLookup. Search this ID, comma, where in this database. Okay, so I say in this database. See, I'm saying over here, click on this. Okay, but I click on a column, Control Shift right, it selects everything. Then on the top you will put comma, and then I say column number 2 comma 0. I got this. Now you tell me what I will do over here, everybody. If I wanted to drag right side, what I should do? Where I will put a dollar sign. How to save
before
formulas as value.
before
You
it.
have to copy paste. Very good, Kumail. Okay. So I will move over here on my this. So what I will do, I have to put a dollar sign before A. Very good, everybody. I press enter and then you will come on the corner and you will just drag it. And if you have 20 columns to be pulled, no need to worry. Just put the dollar sign, drag it, and over here you change the column number. So I say, for example, 6. This is what it was 8. This was what it was 9, and I think this was column number 12. Done. You select all this, come on the corner, say cut, and everything is done for you. Got it? So this way, you can do the VLookup in a second level. Third level of VLookup, I'm coming little bit slowly. Okay, more 5 minutes. Now I will quickly reply to one of the participants' query who just asked how do you remove the formula from this data. Okay. Thank you so much, Akmal. Yeah. So how do we remove? Kumail already replied on that query, but still I will reply practically those who wanted to see. Now you see, you have a formula over here, right? Now if you will send this file to me, I had sent you a blank file, right? In the starting, I told you. Now you did the VLookup, and now when you will send this file to me, I will not see any data in this file. I will get error, reference error, reference error. Why? Because when I will open this file in my desktop will search Excel this HR data 1. You have not sent me HR data 1. So when you have not sent me HR data 1, it will give me the error. So what I should do, what you should do before sending this file to me, you should remove the formula from this file. It means you will break a link between this file and a master file, and then you send it to me, so that when I open a file, I don't see the formula. When we change column number, it is the column number of the master file. Yes, correct, Nazia. It is a column number of master. Yes, because from there we are pulling. Na? Yes, you are right. Okay, so I was explaining you how do you remove the formula. See, now everywhere you have a formula, right? I will select all the columns where I have all the formulas, and you will say Control C for copy, and then you will right click and you will say 123, which is paste value. See over here, there is the option paste value 123. I click on it, halas, and press escape key. Now you will see there is no formula. See, I'm clicking Egyptian, there is no formula. I click on single in a formula bar, there is no formula. Now you have to send this file to me. So means you have broken link between this file, master file, and this file. Understood? Okay, I will explain you once again. Now you see in this file I have a VLookup formula. Now you wanted to send this data to me, but it should not have a formula. And you might say, okay, Ramzan, now I have done this formula. I don't want to remove formula from this file. So what you do, you copy the data from this file and paste it in new file, and that file you send it to me. You can do that way. So how do we do that? See, everywhere formulas are there. Na? So I will select all the data and you say Control C for copy. After copying, you will create a new file. So I say Control N. A new file is created, and in this you can say right click and 123 paste spatial values. So I have pasted data in a new file. In this there is no formula. You save this file and send it to your manager, so that this file in which you have done VLookup, it is a reference file for you. In future again you don't have to do VLookup. Okay. So it's up to you. Either you paste the data in a new file and send that file, or in this file only you say select, copy, right click, paste spatial as a value. Okay. I hope I replied your query. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Okay. I can see some of the chat messages. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, friends, this was the second level. Okay. Now there is a third level which you all will like. But what happens, those of you who have learned today VLookup, for them it will be a little bit challenging. But those of you who were knowing VLookup, for you it will be little easy, and you will say, wow, this is something very, very amazing. So now I'm going to show you some magics of VLookup. Okay. So now what happened here when we did VLookup, I told you to type the column number, nationality is column number 6, marital status is 8, mobile number is 9, passport is 12, correct? And we had to type. So for example, if you will say, no, Ramzan, I don't want it to type and search column, automatically VLookup should do everything. Okay. So how do we do that? Then what we do here, we use another formula, friends, and that formula is VLookup with match. Okay. To fully automate VLookup. Okay. So now we will be learning how do you fully automate VLookup, that you just type one formula over here, drag it right side, and halas, everything is done. Okay. So we will see. Okay. What Raza is saying, just 1 minute enough, friends. I'm just the file you are ultimately sending to your manager is copied from the original VLookup file and pasted on a new sheet. Yes, Raza. I copied the data from this file. I copied and created a new file and pasted the data in that, so that this file remain as it is with my formula. Yes, you are right. Yes, we will send you the previous video. Can we use VLookup with 3 or more worksheets? Yes, it's possible, but I don't think time will permit in today's session. No, it will not permit, but it is possible to do VLookup on more than one, or with 3 worksheet is possible. Okay. Okay, friends. So before I go ahead with the final and magical formula for VLookup, I am just starting one poll, and I'm just launching a poll. So if all of you can see on the screen, what is the next topic that you would like to learn? And I will wait for a few seconds, and you can just quickly answer and we'll move ahead. Yeah. So many people are saying macros. Oh my God. 15 people are saying macros from 57, 22. Then if condition charts. Okay, I think macro is people are requesting more. So still I can see 46 people have replied. I request other people to reply. Okay, 46 people have already replied. Perfect. So Kumel, you can take the screenshot of this polling screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it, and I guess we will have it saved as well, right, in our records.
Yeah, I
I'm
will
not
have, but
sure,
still
but
people also should know. So we have almost when 30, 61 people have said that they wanted to learn macros recording and running. So sure, we will plan this. And one more small thing in between, people had asked me that Ramzan, can you take this session regularly? So regularly is not possible, friends, because I also have some another commitments and all. So as soon as we have a time, so we will surely plan it on a little bit regular basis. And I got one more, not one more, 4 or 5 queries that do you have something online where we can learn regularly? So yes, over here, if you wish to learn, then over here I have a website that is learnexcel.org. So this is a website which is my website wherein if you really wanted to learn, then here you have different courses: basic, advanced Excel, interactive dashboard. Those who know everything wanted to go for macros programming, you have macros programming. So this is basically my website, our website, where you can go and click and check out the courses and you can learn online if you wish to. Okay, so this was my answer to this. Okay, so let's move ahead. So this was it. Now, friends, we are going to learn a third and very interesting thing, that is your VLookup with match. So now I request everybody not to put more chat messages and only pay attention on the formula which we will do. Okay. So now I will go here and I will delete everything. So now I'm starting the magic formula. So see how I will write. I will say equal. What is the intention of this formula? The intention of this formula is I don't want column number also to be typed. Everything should be automated. So I will say equal VLookup. First step in VLookup. Look up value. So I say Excel, look up this employee code, that is A2. Then you will put comma. Then he's asking table array, where to search. Same step I will do. I will go into the master file and I will select my whole database from the top. Again, I will put comma over here. Okay, friends, now I need your input. Now this we will make interactive session. Not only I will tell you. Okay. So over here, you will see. Now over here, after this, what you write? We write column number, that column number 2, column number 5, or column number 6 I wanted to pull, right? Now you will not write column number here. You will type another formula with the name match. So I have written VLookup, and instead of column number 2 or column number 4, I am typing match. Okay, in match, he is asking me first thing, look up that what you wanted to match. So I will say VLookup match this first name, means the file which I have sent you now. That file heading I have to search, means this first name, not of master file. Remember, this you should be very clear. I wanted to search this heading, first name I am telling Excel to search. Comma. Now is saying lookup array. Where should I search this first name? Now where you wanted to search this heading? In a master file. So again you go to the master file, click on employee code, this, and select only the first row and not entire first row, from A to T, only this much. The number of array column, same over here. And then here you will put comma, and then again you will put 0 for exact match, and I have closed the bracket. Now friend, this bracket which I have closed, this is of match formula, not of VLookup. Remember, Again, after here, you will put comma and you will say 0. This zeros of VLookup. Close the bracket, press enter. Yes, for some of you, it will be tough because you might have not worked with VLookup. For some of them, it would have been very easy because you have worked with VLookup and this is the next level. Now, before I drag this formula right side, I will put $1 before A and $1 before 1 because this is B1. I want when I drag this formula down, B1 should not change to B2. You will press enter. Halas. Now I will come on the corner and see I'm dragging. As soon as I drag, I will not put anything. Automatically everything will be put. Now I will come on the corner and your work is done. Halas, done. Now your manager says, hey Ramzan, I want to pull, for example, not this. I wanted to pull department now. Department. So you don't have to worry. You just have to type department. You see everybody on the screen. Department will be pulled. Okay, I wanted to pull Maslan email over here. So I say email, email will be pulled. I want over here marital status. So I say, for example, marital status will be pulled. This is a magical formula. I think I should repeat it once again for you so that you can get easily. Can we write department in caps? Will it work? Yeah, Rajat, I think it will work, dear. I don't think it's the case sensitive. Department. Yes, it's working. But if you type departments, it will not work. Okay. So good question. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. One more time, please. Yes, Akmal, I'm explaining one more time. So I will just say undo. This is really magical formula, but thank you, Sukanya. You have to practice this twice and thrice. Okay. So see, I'm showing you one more time. Equal VLookup. Search this employee code A2, comma. Where to search? In a master data. So I select entire master data, and I will put comma. Why as it does not work? Royal peace. Because in master table it is department, the heading is department, and here if you will say departments, it is not matching, so the heading name should match. That's why it will not. Will you cover XLOOKUP? No, Kazim, I will not cover XLOOKUP. For that we need another version of Excel 365. Okay. So over here, I say VLookup A2 where in a master file. Now over here, normally what we write, column number 2 or 3. So here now you tell me, friends, what you will write over here? Yes, you will write match.
Match.
Yes, lookup value. Now what you will select in lookup value? You will go to my file, which I have sent, and you will say Excel search this first name. Search this heading B1, comma. Now he's asking lookup array. Where should I search this heading? So again, you will go to the master file and you will say search that first name in heading of this master file. So from employee code till email, you will select the heading. Don't select till you. Don't select till end. Only this much, friends. Because here you have selected A to T. Here also it should be A to T. Again, you put comma and now you will put 0. This 0 is of match. And I am closing the match. Khalas, match is done. Now again you will put comma and now I am putting again 0. This 0 is of VLookup. Fourth step, remember? Again I put 0, close the bracket, enter. Khalas. Now, where I will put dollar? So now you are expert. You will put $1 before A, here over here, and here where you will put a dollar before 1. Enter. Done. Now I will come on the corner and drag right side. Everything is full. Double click. Done. Now your manager says, hey Ramzan, I want one more extra column over here. So now you don't have to worry. He says, I want to pull Maslan cost center. So I copy the cost center, paste it over here. I copy this formula, paste over here. Halas. Double click and your work is done. He says, no, I want cost center over here. So I say, take it cost center over here. You have cost center, and over here I want job level. So I type, for example, job level. You get job level over here. Okay. So this way you can type VLookup with match, but still I am telling you, you have to practice this twice, thrice. You have to practice. Okay. So seeing trainer doing sometimes is easy, but when you practice on your own, it might be little challenging. So you can see my video again and again, repeat it twice, thrice, and then you can do it. Yeah. Don't we have to lock B in match? No, you don't have to lock a B in match, Farid. Why, Because I will tell you the reason, my friend. Because if you lock B, chalo, I will show you the practical. Wait, I will solve your query. Farid, see on the screen. If I lock B, this B, if I lock this B, now what will happen, When you drag this formula right side, it will not search nationality. Everywhere it will be this Archman only. Because he's going on first name. Here it should search C. So hence I'm not locking B, so that when I drag this formula right side, B1 should become C1 like this. Now it should become C1. Okay. So that is the reason. Okay. Good.